When you get married, three things. You are no longer the project. That means the game has changed. So your job at that time should not be telling him, you didn't call me, you didn't greet me, you didn't tell me I love you. That's not your job. At that time, what you should do is find out the next project in his life. Don't be a competition to the next project. Be a completion or a complementary person. Complement. Assist. The only way to remain relevant to a man at all times is to know what his next after he has caught you. You need to find out what else is he trying to chase and help him. You are a helper, remember. But you know what most women do? The man has gotten a new project. He's trying to set up a new office. Most women will not be saying, every day you're on site. You say, I call you. You say you're in your new office, you're on site, You didn't call me. Then after a while, you become a disturbance. When he sees your number, he won't pick. What you should have done is that when you call him, ask him, how is the site going? I'm coming there to check. Make sure they put the right curtains. Make sure they're painting the right colors. He will tell you, come. In fact, it's even good because I was confused whether it's red or blue I should paint. Or enter taxi and come. You see the difference? But now another guy will call. You didn't call me. I've been there every day. You're on the site. You just cut it. I'm not hearing you well. Just cut it. This one did stop me. Assist in the project. Don't compete with the project. We are project driven. The moment we achieve one thing, we'll move to another. The only way you can be relevant is to keep moving with us and helping. Your job is to help. Don't forget. Keep helping as we move to the projects, next projects. I was preaching in a certain state in Lagos, outside Lagos. They gave me a protocol officer to carry me around. He was engaged to a lady. He wasn't married. He was a young pastor. Wasn't married. He was engaged to a lady. All through the while, the protocol guy was carrying me about in the car to the venue and all that. I noticed that somebody kept calling him. Later, I found out it was his fiancée. And all she would do is to nag. That you don't call me. Every day you are doing convention. You won't call me. She was nagging him every day. And the guy, I could see that the guy was already stressed because of the level of work they were doing. Instead of her to call and find out how the work is going, she's calling and saying, you are not calling me. And some months after, I heard that they had broken up and he is now married to somebody else. Men run away from stress. We run from pain. We run to pleasure. If you are not pleasure. That's why men like toys. Men can do anything to go and watch a match. Men go after pleasure. If you are pain, he will do everything to avoid you. In the book of Proverbs, they say a man would rather go and stay in the wilderness than to stay in the same house with a nagging wife. Don't you notice that the wife didn't leave, it's the man that left? Do you notice? Because women can stay. A woman even likes, whether we are happy or not, let's just be together. If we are fighting, it's even activity, it's good. That's your prayer for men, no? Men like their peace of mind. They like pleasure. So, of course, he broke that relationship. You are no more the project. Help him with the project. If he's building a new office, help him to choose colors. He will like you to be around. He will like you to come and talk. He will like you to come and help. Instead of fighting. Help with the new project. Men are project driven. You will not always be the project. You are called to be a helper. You are like an assistant. The more your relevance is dependent on how much you help. Second thing you must do, be his friend. Be his friend. You need to move from being his babe to being his friend. That's why you notice that many married men, they have wife. They after a while, they just dump the wife at home with the children. And they always go and hang out with friends. Be his friend. If you are his friend, he will not need to go anywhere else to hang out. You will be his hangout. He will like to be with you. How do you become somebody's friends? Begin to take interest in what they are interested in. If your husband is a committed football fan, you must begin to like football. Friendship is not a joke. It's a commitment. Praise God. If he likes certain kind of movies, begin to watch them. That way, two of you can discuss it. That way, you guys can gist. Instead of just talking about plates and pampers. Those things don't interest us. Number 3, develop mentally. Men like mental stimulation. Like I said at the beginning, he was fascinated. He liked your beauty. As the game changes, he has seen you naked. He has seen you when you have not had your bath. He has seen you when your mouth is smelling. Beauty is not what will keep him again. Develop mentally. Men like mental stimulation. In the book of Proverbs, they said a beautiful woman, without discretion, is like a gold snout a gold ring in a pig's snout. They say a beautiful woman without discretion. So you can be beautiful all you want. You can be Miss World. The moment he has married you and he has stayed with you for a while, that beauty. Don't you ever wonder how people can marry someone like all those very beautiful female actors abroad? People will marry them. I don't want to mention names, but you know who I'm talking about. Some people will marry them and still divorce them. And those women are very fine. And you wonder, why will a guy marry this guy in 1 year, sometimes 6 months? Because the beauty, we don't, beauty can't keep us. Beauty can attract us. Beauty can't keep us. We can't be watching you like an idol. The only thing that will keep us is that if you are mentally stimulating. So if you are here and you don't read, you don't develop yourself, you don't even know about politics, you don't even know about football, you don't know about things that interest men, the man won't have anything to discuss with you. That same your husband that you always complain that he doesn't talk. See him when he's arguing politics. See him when he's arguing football. He'll be shouting and tearing his shirt. He talks only that you don't talk about interesting things for him. And in a case where something like that has already happened, support him. The last thing you want to do is to nag about it and start fighting him. If you do that, he will begin to like. Men run from pain. Men run from pain. Most men are still boys. They run from pain. If you are a pain in his neck, he will run from you.